of words becomes a bridge between worlds. In this podcast, we embark on a dynamic exploration of the human experience, weaving a tapestry of diverse voices, stories, and perspectives. I am your host, Lavinia Richards. Join us on a journey that transcends boundaries, fostering connection, empathy, and a deeper understanding of the rich mosaic that defines us all. Get ready to reflect, resonate, and embark on a transformative odyssey through the art of conversation. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Verbal Mirrors Reflecting Understanding podcast. Listen, where I take you into the real, the raw, and the spiritual. I am your host, Lavinia Richards, and I just want to welcome you here on the podcast. Let's see what can, let's see. All right, so y'all, today we're going to call a thing a thing. All right, we're going to talk about it. But first of all, we got to figure out why y'all can't see me because I don't know what's going on with my camera. So let's get it cracking. Why y'all can't see me right now. All right, there we go. All right, everybody. So welcome, everybody to Verbal Mirrors Reflecting Understanding, where we talk about the real. I had a technical difficulties, but I'm your host, Lavinia, your mirror, your reminder, and sometimes your wake-up call. Here we dive into the conversations most people run from: healing, shadow work, accountability, empowerment, spirituality, relationships, trauma, and the truth behind the mask we wear. This is where you come to hear yourself, to meet yourself, and to evolve yourself. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. That's not how I get down. I'm here to help you see what you have been avoiding so that you can reclaim what you've been suppressing and that you can rise into who you were designed to be. So once again, welcome. All right, y'all, listen, let me tell y'all what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about unmasking the haters. Everybody smiling at you ain't supporting you. We're going to talk about this for real. All right. We're going to talk about the haters because y'all, we got a lot of people in our face, right? Talking about how much they love us and all that. No. So what I want y'all to do is take a deep breath, settle in, and let's get into it because the mirror is speaking today. Okay. So you got people in your face smiling at you, right? Everybody in your face is not your family. Let's call it what it is. Some folks in your circle don't like you. Yeah, they like your access, though. They like your energy. They like your wisdom. They also like your presence. They also like your light. But you, nah, they low key resent you. Mm-hmm. These are the ones that smile in your face and then they talk about you later. You know what I'm saying? Those are the folks that, hey, girl, I'm so proud of you. And then can't wait to get with other people. You know what we like to call the undercover haters. The ones that clap just loud enough to look supportive, but are secretly wishing and praying and hoping that you don't shine brighter than them. You feel what I'm saying? I need you to make sure that you watch people's energy, not their words. Because jealousy don't always speak, but it always damn sure shifts and makes itself known and available to you. We're going to dive into it today, y'all, because I'm tired of people, and this is just from my own life. I've cut people off. I've observed people. I've seen how people move. And it just made me realize and really want to dive into this conversation because we so quick to talk about how people love us so much and how much they really want to be in our life and this, that, and the third. But the reality is people don't want you to succeed. People don't want you to do better than them. People don't want you to elevate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you how you know. We're going to start with the backhanded compliments. Like when you have an organization, for instance, right? And in the organization, people swearing that they love you so much. They swearing that girl, I'm so proud of you, but they call it your little group, right? Not really validating what it is or your little business. Girl, you still doing that little, what was it you was doing? I can't remember. You still got your little podcast, right? When they saying stuff like that. Or, I mean, the outfit is cute or whatever. I mean, you probably could use a little shapewear, but I mean, it's all right. Just little backhanded compliments. Oh, they gave you the job. You finally gonna get up out the hood, huh? You moving? Little shit like that to show that they really ain't for you, but they want to act like it. So the backhanded compliments, you know what I'm saying? Where, you thinking you really doing something great and this really supposed to be your people, but then you turn around and be like, I mean, man, it's cool, but I mean, Leroy has some a little bit, you know what I mean? It's always that backhanded nonsense that people want to pull into the game, swearing they got your back though. You get what I mean? The other thing we're going to talk about is the silent competition. Now, I'm probably going to stay here for a minute. Because you be in competition with people and you don't even know you in competition with them. People that's been I'm talking about your road dogs. I'm talking about people that you grew up with, people that you've been in school with, you grew up since 3rd, 4th grade with, and you thinking they happy for me. They genuinely happy for me. But have you ever watched, like, you go get a car, they go get a car like you? You know what I'm saying? You go and you find this outfit, you know what I'm saying, and they gotta go get the same one. You know what I mean? You might have a certain scheme or whatever in your house. I'm a woman, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm just saying. And then you go and look, and then so-and-so stuff looking real similar to yours, and you like, damn, all the color schemes in the universe, and you couldn't pick no other, right? You just start seeing the secret things. You like, yeah, girl, I'm about to start my son. So, girl, me too, because not a congratulations, sis. Not a I'm proud of you, sis. Not a I'm really glad that you're elevating and evolving. It's a well, me too. Or they always got a story to one up your story. Girl, yeah, I graduated magna cum laude. Well, I graduated super cum laude. It's just always something. I got my bachelor's. Well, I got my doctorate. And I just started to notice that many people who are in your circle, y'all, they really ain't happy for you. They really don't want you to succeed. And y'all be calling people sis and sissy and bruh, and that's my homeboy and that's my brother. And they don't even like you. They don't want you to succeed worth a damn. That's why you get the backhanded compliments. That's why you get the side stares. That's why you find out later that they wasn't never your damn friend in the first place. But I had to learn this because I'm telling you, I learned that, like I was speaking about earlier before I was all discombobulated getting started, people are energy vampires. You be thinking they liking you, but they really secretly hating you, sitting around you, hating on what you doing. And I started noticing that. I'm gonna tell you how I started noticing it. I'm a big person for wanting people to succeed. Anybody that knows me knows my energy is like, we can make it, not just I can make it. Now, yes, I will be selfish about me because I got to eat. I got to take care of myself. I got to look out for myself, right? That's anybody. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. But I'm heavy on the we can do it. You did what I'm saying? I'm heavy on the we as a unit. To build your dream, it really requires a team. I know you one man abandon it, but you really need a team. So me, I'm looking at let's build together. But when I started learning that we wasn't building together, it was more so, how can I take, or how can I leverage off of you, or how can I use you to get what I want, or how can I look at what you're doing to copycat it or whatever, or how can I just talk about you like a dog because I really don't want you to make it. You get what I'm saying? And I started learning that because I started seeing, like, I'm heavy on the we. So for me, if I see, especially, and I'm not trying to talk about any other race, but I am African American. If I see an African American business that I really would like to represent, or that I feel has value, because everything's not going on my page, period. And I get that. So when I say this, I get that everybody, because my cousin had to teach me that everybody don't want your stuff on their page. And I might not like how you get down. Some people don't like how I get down.
You know what I'm saying? I'm too real and raw for some people. Some of the mask wearers don't really like fucking with me because I'm going to say it. Right. So I've been unfollowed by people just because I'm too real. I know I got my holy rollers and all of that, but I'm just me. You understand what I'm saying? On my shirt, it says I do me. That's my superpower. And I do it well. So I started learning though, y'all. Like I would share people's stuff. I'm a sharer. Let me share. Are you okay, brother? You doing it? That's good. You got your own, but that's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to share your stuff because I genuinely want people to succeed. I don't care what the profession is. If I see you doing something and you out here hustling and bustling for yours and you doing what needs to be done for you and yours, I'm with all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I was sharing people's stuff. Then when I would have something going on, I'm like, damn, okay, don't nobody see mine. Can't nobody share nothing of mine. But I'm trying to get you out there, get you exposed, get you shown so you can make your bread. So I started saying, because see, although certain people or, you know, depending on what you do, yeah, you can't just bombard your page with other people's advertisement and stuff. But what I firmly believe in is teach one, each one, reach one. So if I see that you have holistic care, because see, I don't care if I sell holistic teas. It's something you got that somebody needs. And if I share your stuff and you share my stuff, but I started learning that people didn't want to share your stuff because they were in secret competition with you. People don't want you to get one leg up. They don't want you to get one Big Mac more than them. Right? They don't want you to have no extra mac sauce. People would prefer you stay right in the box with them. Everybody cheering for you when you in the same boat as them. And I had to learn that. That's how I started unmasking the haters, because as long as we crying, whoa, me together and I'm down and I'm out and this, that, and the other, we on the same playing field. But the moment you start healing, you want to see who's really in your corner, start healing, start elevating. Start growing, start developing, start wanting to do better in your life. And then you'll find out just who really is your friend. So y'all, I started learning. So I started with the sharing stuff. Because I'm like, damn, I done shared her this. I done shared his this. I done supported them in this. I done da-da-da-da. They steady, girl, oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh, girl, you know you got, but I ain't seen nobody share shit of mine. Swearing they got my back, swearing they really want me to win. Right? Now, I don't say nothing. I'm a watcher. I watch. I don't gotta say nothing. Now, if you my people, I'm gonna reach out and touch you though if I think you was my people and I feel like you on some shady shit. But I started learning that people are who they are. And I had to understand. That's why I love the Four Agreements. Y'all gonna hear me talk about that book all the time because it really got me on my square, because people live in their own dream. And I had to understand that even though it was a sense of jealousy or haterism or whatever it is, you got to understand it don't got nothing to do with you, but it pisses you off. Somebody I think has said that did they say copycatting or copying you is the highest form of flattery? I disagree with that. I think it's very disrespectful to copy somebody, you know what I'm saying, and emulate them. I think that you can grow from other people. I think that you can take certain things from people, but when you start trying to be that person, you lose your own value. You lose your own worth. I don't want to be like anybody, but I don't mind taking things from successful people that have grown. I want to genuinely see people win. And I think that's where I made my graveyard play. Because see, I assumed that everybody that I was messing with wanted the same from me. And it's just not the truth. It's not the truth. And so it would be some of those backhanded compliments, you know what I'm saying, that I started with. And then it was the silent competition. Like I said, you know, instead of the girl, I'm happy for you, is, oh, I did that. Or that's cool. Or, you know what I'm saying, just funny stuff. So, but let's talk about this too, the fake support. Now, this gonna blow your mind because this can be family. This can be family. Y'all know, y'all swear y'all got y'all aunties and y'all cousins and y'all kids or whatever. But even your children, your mamas, your daddies, they can be jealous of you. They can secretly hate on you. Now, it's hard sometimes to see it because they secret. Fakely, girl, oh my God, yes, oh, woo, 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 woo. But I learned that while they're doing that, even while they clapping in their mind, please don't let this bitch win. Oh my God, please don't let him succeed at this. Now they clapping, yes. Oh yes, girl, woo, we gonna win. win. But they sitting looking at their circumstances, their situation, their fears, right? And they're secretly hoping and praying, literally praying that you don't make it. Fake supporting you. But sometimes they'll come to your stuff just to sabotage it. Sometimes we'll put a hand in it just so they can see what you're doing, so they can pray against it. Y'all can keep acting like energy is not real. But I'm telling you, you better guard it like all them alarm systems y'all put on y'all homes and y'all cars. That's what you should be doing to your energy. Because I'm telling you, it's a lot of fake people acting like they celebrating you, clapping for you, and they want your demise so bad. They want you to fail so bad, and wait for it. Y'all looking for it to be somebody out in the street when it could be your spouse. I said what I said. It can be your dude. It can be your girl. Right? It can be your sister. It can be your brother. Do you understand that people's relatives, people's sisters have slept with their sister's dude and vice versa? Brothers have slept with their sister's girl. Like, y'all want to keep on getting into the title of it. I told y'all earlier, watch people's energy. Watch people's energy. Your child can hate on you because there's something in them that they look at you and wish that they look at you and they see something in you, shall I say, that they wish they possess. And they think it's some sort of magic potion, but in reality, you're just doing you. That's why I wore this shirt to talk about this topic. So while you hating on me, I'm not trying to hate on you. I'm just trying to do me, because it really is my superpower. When I stay in my lane, when I do things my way, when I mind my own business, when I focus, businesses are developed. Podcasts are developed, right? Art is created. Teas are created. People are being getting better in their health and wellness because of things that I'm able to create and produce, right? So instead of taking time to hate on somebody, I'm trying to see how I can become a better version of me, but people don't like that, so they fake support you. They fake support you. They fake act like, you be like, girl, yeah, so-and-so is always at my stuff. They always supporting me. Are they? Are they? They might support you in the beginning when everything is just getting started. When you ain't really made a lot of money from the business. When you just now getting started cooking or baking the cakes. You know what I'm saying? When you just created that first recipe and everybody said it was great, but you just starting the bakery. You know what I'm saying? So people will come when you just start, when you just, oh, that's cute. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she thinks she can be okay. Okay, I'm going to go. Because sometimes, remember I said your little business, your little organization, your little group, your little art, your little whatever it is that you do, right? People look at it like that because they have no vision. And they sometimes hate on you because you have one, and wait for it, not only because you have a vision, because you execute. A vision is just, or a dream is just a dream until you work on it and execute it. Without action, it'll always be a dream. And so people secretly hate on you because you're not just dreaming, you're acting on it. You actually believe that your dream can come true. So they show up with the fake support, the fake gifts. Some people really show up and go the extra mile all the way through, and wait for it. They can do it for years. Y'all be talking about so-and-so being your girl for 15 years. So, because for the first maybe 11 to 12 of them, y'all was both miserable together. Y'all was both going through your trauma and your drama together. You was both struggling together. Maybe you was both going through a divorce together, or breaking up with your dude together, or changing jobs together, or come from the same background, the same neighborhood where it was poor or impoverished. So y'all was real cool because you remember what all that felt like, and y'all was good, and y'all was, struggling together. But when you start elevating, when you no longer stay in that mentality, when you no longer want to stay on the corner or in the hood, or over here getting high, or over here drinking with Bobby Nim, you know what I'm saying? When you finally decide that there's something more, there's something better, and you want to act upon that, that's when you see your haters. So don't be surprised because y'all used to be cool for 20 years and now all of a sudden you make one move and they like, ugh. Don't be surprised if maybe y'all doing the same thing. Maybe you do comedy and they do comedy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all used to support each other and you was rocking with each other. And now all of a sudden you Big Willie, right? So now they don't want to support you no more because see, they didn't take off like you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be doing the same, but maybe both of y'all got a fashion store or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was all good when you were selling, and I'm not talking about nobody, no stores or whatever, but it was cool when you was filling your store with Temu stuff, right? But now you on Saks Fifth Avenue or wherever it is, you know, now y'all ain't on the same playing field. Now you get to seeing who your real friends are. Because now they coming around to see where you getting your merchandise. Now they coming around to see how many people buying it. Have you ever seen somebody who knows your situation, know you down and out? This is when, hey, baby, people done showed me. Have you ever not asked nobody for nothing? Check this out. Oh, Lord, let me take some water. Have you ever not asked nobody for a damn thing? You know what your situation is. You know what you got going on, but in your mind, you like, I'm going to thug it out. I'm going to mind my business. I'm going to just, you know what I'm saying? But somebody inserts themselves in your life and they insert themselves and they might ask you, well, girl, why didn't you say something? Well, first of all, you're not my person. Everybody got their person they going to release to and they can be vulnerable with. So you're not my person. But since you asked, I'm not no liar. I'm going to tell you as much as I need you to know. But then they insert themselves and be like, well, I got you, right? But then when the time come to have you, they like they was waiting on you. I never asked you for nothing. See, it be secret hater stuff like that. Or a person who knows your situation and knows that you're down, knows that you're going through something, you in between blessings. You make a little money on the side, y'all out and about, and they think you got a couple of coins more than them, and all of a sudden the whole program changes. Because, oh my God, you got a little money. Oh, let me go on and see if you can da. That's what I'm talking about. People come out because the energy shifts. That's what I mean. It's hard to hide haterism after a while. Like I said, people play with you, but that's been in them. That's been in them. So they fake support you. And these were people that was coming to my events, clapping for me, bringing me gifts, roses. Congratulations, Lavinia. I'm so proud of you, Lavinia. Oh my God, you succeeded. And then turned around in the same breath and dogged me out to their aunties or their mamas or their so-called best friends. But was calling me sister. And that's my sister. That's my girl. That's my road dog. That's my sissy. Hey, right? And then only to stab me in the back because it's something about them that they're dissatisfied with and uncomfortable with that they despise me for having. Y'all be thinking it's about your looks. I'm not that vain. It's always somebody gonna look better than you. I see bad women all day looking just slapping. Bad shapes, don't have no fupas, looking good, body right, face right, whatever, got it together, real queens. You understand what I'm saying? But then I see them miserable on the inside because there's still something about them on the inside that they hate, right? And they can be jealous of you. You might look at another queen and be like, damn, sis, what you hating on me for? You living out here, you got this, that, and the other, you rolling in this. What? And I had to learn because it ain't on you, it's in you. I can't be nobody but me. And some people hate me for that. Some people hate you because you got a voice. Some people hate you because you are a personable person. So people love you. People love to be around your energy. You are light wherever you go. Do you understand? Some people hate that because they don't have good communication skills. You thinking it's your outfit. They don't give a damn about your outfit. They hate that you can go over there and talk to Robert how you want to. They hate that you can go pull any, you know what I'm saying, woman you want because you got swag. You can go and, just pull up. You ain't even trying. It's just who you are. Be careful of that fake support. Quit thinking everybody your friend. And then the other thing is energy shifts when you win. Have you ever paid attention how you celebrate yourself? You post something on Facebook and it's crickets. Now, if you posted that you and Robert broke up and you posted all your business, everybody, oh my God, girl, what happened? If you post, you know what I'm saying, man, that your car was down, it'll be crickets. You know what I'm saying? But if you posted if you needed a ride or something, it'll be crickets. But if you posted, you know what I'm saying, that your girl busted out all your windows and flattened your tires and you can't go nowhere, everybody will be on your page. Oh man, what happened? What? That's crazy. This, that, and the other. It's the mindset. People love drama. People don't like when you succeed. Far few and in between. If you're around 10 people, I guarantee you only 2 out of the 10 maybe really want you to succeed. And that's a big maybe. We got to stop being naive, acting like people. And let me be clear. I don't give a damn how long y'all been cool. We ain't little no more. We're not little kids no more. We're not babies no more. We have grown up and developed. And people think that it is okay to walk around and claim everybody as their best friend, or that's my friend. Friend needs to be used very, very loosely. Very, very. As a matter of fact, I don't even have friends. You either my family or you just an associate. Real talk. That friend shit I have learned over the course of these years. No, thank you. People ain't your friends. People are cool with you as long as they can benefit from you. Most people genuinely, most times don't want to see you win. And I saw the energy shift once I started elevating. And no, I ain't even made it to where I want to be yet. I'm just saying, just the little things that I'm doing. And I won't even know. I'm not going to minimize myself. The great things that I'm doing, because it starts off small and then God expands them to amazing things. You know what I'm saying? Just like Google had to start from somewhere, just like other places had to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, all of that stuff started from somewhere. So I won't minimize myself. But what I am saying is, people hate you or hate on you for the most minute things. And a lot of times, because of the time that we've known a person or the amount of time we've been around a person, you genuinely think you know that person. So you be like, oh no, I've been friends with them for 25 years. There's no way. There is a way. There is a way. Because remember, I told you that people can hide and mask it, especially if you don't live with them or anything, right? But when you're around them every day, and like I said, you start elevating. Like I said, you can have one Big Mac, nigga, but don't you go get 2 with fries, extra mac sauce. What you mean? We both got the same $20. How you go get 2 Big Macs? Like, that's crazy. It's hater stuff, because people don't want you to succeed. People don't want you to do better than them. Like I said, you got 10 people in your circle, not your corner, because the people in your corner want you to succeed. And that you ain't really going to have a lot of people in your corner, because most of them are your circle people who are your hater people who don't want you to win. You got to know the difference, and you got to pay attention when that energy shift, you know. Y'all used to kick it all the time, and you hanging out more with business people. Maybe I'm just giving examples here. And y'all used to talk on the phone all the time or whatever, but now you can't talk on the phone as much, because now you're engaging with other people. You're talking to other people. You're connecting, right? You're networking. You're building your brand. You're doing whatever. So now it's, oh, you tripping? Why you can't call on you Big Willie, you the big businesswoman now, huh? Okay, boss lady. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but then, you know what I mean? They'll be like, okay, but I'm proud of you. You doing good. You doing good. Okay. But then you don't see, once again, nobody sharing your shit. Any other time, if it was some mess, they'd be commenting. But now all of a sudden, they ain't see it. They ain't see your post. I could have swore they ain't see it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It comes out, the energy shifts. You know what I mean? Or you on you hype. Girl, let me call my girl, this, that, the other, da, da, da. You call, hey, what's up? Oh, girl, that's good for you. I'm so happy. Yeah. You know the energy shift. You know the energy shift. You know when y'all used to be on y'all BS. You know what I'm saying? When it was on some different, when y'all was wounded together, it was, that's my bitch. Oh my God. Or brothers, you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. Da, 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 da. Yeah, bro, this. If it's some BS. Now you winning. Now you ain't on the streets no more. Now you got your mechanic business, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Now you was able to buy that motorcycle flat out or that car flat out, because your business, instead of you hustling this way, you hustling for yourself. You got it. You doing this, that, and the other. I know it started out small, sis. I know that the podcast, you only had 3 followers, but now you done got up to 15,000. It was cool when you just had your three little followers. You get what I'm saying? Be mindful of what people say to you and how they react and how they respond, because they really be letting you know. They really be letting you know. Or people who watch your page and you ain't said nothing to them about nothing. But then when you see them, they'll be like, oh, congratulations on y'all. Damn, because I ain't see. You couldn't say that, right? And now, granted, some people just don't say nothing. I get that. Everybody ain't a hater, right? And honestly, I'm not saying that you should be doing anything for applause. You really should be doing it for you. Whatever you do in life, it should be for you. All I'm suggesting is you do have haters around. And quit calling everybody your damn friend and your people and your sisters and your brothers and your bros and your sissies. No, ma'am. No, sir. People be secretly hating and not wanting you to succeed. As long as you're wounded together on that same broken bus, y'all gonna be friends forever. But the moment you decide that you're tired of living unhealed, the moment you decide that you're tired of living broken, that's when you're gonna see the haters pop out. You're going to see them pop out and let you know what's really good. You're going to see them show you for real just how much they're not your friend. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's always something. So y'all, bottom line, I always have a journaling prompt for you to do. And that prompt is to ask, who changes when I shine the brightest? Who changes when I shine the brightest? That's a question to ask, because when you're around people, you need to start paying attention to who's shifting energy around you, what it is that they're doing, how they're changing their energy when they see you succeed, when they see you doing better than them, when you get one cookie more than them, when you get $10 more than them, when you're not hurting anymore. See who's really in your corner. Pay attention. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. Cover yourself, because people are not genuinely happy for you, and you need to protect your energy and space and recognize those haters and remove that toxicity from your life. You think it doesn't matter, but it genuinely does. It genuinely matters, people. And I need you to pay attention and journal that. Stop acting like everybody is your friend. They are not your friend. Everybody does not want to see you make it. So quit putting everybody in this one big box, thinking because they show up for you, thinking because they give you those little backhanded compliments, thinking because they've been around you forever, they want you to succeed. No, have a spirit of discernment. Start paying attention. Quit letting everybody have access to you. Be a hot commodity. Be a high commodity. Pay attention when people got that secret backhanded compliment, when people are talking about you behind your back, when people talking slick to you, not really wanting you to win, when people don't show up for you like you show up for them, when you doing all the sharing, but nobody's sharing your stuff, when you always showing up for people going to their stuff, but when it comes time, they always busy. They can't come. Right? Pay attention to that and get them people out your damn life. Get them out your life, because you deserve better. You definitely deserve better. And that's what we're not going to do. We're not going to play them kind of games, letting people just do what they want to do to us, acting like they're our friends, pretending to be our friends, backstabbing us and still calling them friends, still acting like they're the support system. No. You wonder why some of your stuff is not working, because you got people around you that's sabotaging you. You got people around you who don't want you to win, so they putting doubt in your mind. So once again, make sure that in your journal, pay attention and write down, ask yourself the question, who changes when I shine the brightest? Who shifts on you? Who gets ghosts on you? Who doesn't really show you that true support? Who's got the backhanded stuff that they're saying? Who is in competition with you? And you see it, and you see it, but you want to keep on being like, that's how they are. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. And if they are going to backstab you, not really be supportive of you, not give you the credit, or, you know what I'm saying, take accountability for not being a real support system in your life, or not really showing up for you when it matters the most, that's a whole problem. That is a whole problem, y'all. So make sure that you put you first. Make sure you pay attention to your circle and your corner. Get people out of your life. Get them haters, them backstabbers, them liars, them people who can't share your stuff, them people who can't support your business, them people who know you got a business and will go all the way across town to get what you sell just so they won't put a dime in your pocket. Pay attention to all of it. Pay attention to all of it. You know how you supported them, how you would go live for their stuff, how you would share their stuff, how you would shout them out, and they ain't shared one of your things. They ain't shouted you out about shit. They ain't supported your business and bought a bag of nothing from you, an earring from you, or a cookie from you. But you talking about, that's my girl, that's my people. We've been sisters. And no, they're not. No, they're not. And nip that shit in the bud and let them go. Y'all, listen. I want to thank you for listening to Verbal Mirrors Reflecting Understanding. You know, as usual, y'all, if today's episode really, helped you, if it really, made you think, made you really reflect, right? That's what it's all about. I want you to share this with somebody. If it hit your spirit, if it hit your mind, and if it hit your shadow, right? That's good, because that means you're growing. I want you to share this episode with someone who needs it, and make sure you follow so you don't mix the next moment of truth. I also want you to remember that healing is not pretty, but it's powerful, and you deserve to walk in your wholeness. So until next time, guys, I want you to keep rising. I want you to keep reflecting, and I want you to keep doing the work. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, make sure I got to give our sponsorship, physicianhealthyself.com. Honey, I almost got off of here. Physicianhealthyself.com. You want to go to them for all your holistic needs, right? Sip Serenity, Heal from Within. And then we have Empress Ascendance 777 custom artwork. You can visit them at Empress Ascendant 777 ca.square.site. Empress Ascendant 777 ca.square.site. Make sure you follow us on podbean.com. We are on iHeart and YouTube, all of the things. So make sure you follow us on all of our platforms. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. As we wrap up another episode of Verbal Mirrors Reflecting Understanding, we encourage you to carry the reflection sparked here into your daily interactions. Let the echoes of diverse perspective guide your journey towards greater empathy and connection. Thank you for being a part of our dialogue. Until next time, may your mirrors of understanding continue to reflect a world filled with compassion and unity.